I'm Matt, and this is
Emma.
And we are back on P&O Iona, so we have a long boarded. And so it didn't take us too long to board, did it? How long was the embarkation?
It was literally about 10-15 minutes. It was great. And we had priority boarding because we are now in a mini suite.
And a bonus, because it's just come in from a refurb, the rooms are all ready to check into, already brilliant.
All staterooms are ready, so absolutely amazing. So
we headed to our room and then we had a welcome on board dinner, which was really nice. I enjoyed it, Em. Did you enjoy it?
It was really nice, yeah. It was like a buffet style meal. We had Prosecco on arrival and then some wine. Brought some more back with me.
Of course you did, why not? So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take you through the embarkation process all the way to disembarkation process, so you can see exactly what we got up to on P&O Iona. And during this video, we'll also give you a tour of a mini suite, which will be interesting, because what did we say last time, Em?
Oh, for our honeymoon, we stayed in a suite. If you haven't seen our other vlog on that, we didn't do a proper vlog with that because we didn't really start doing vlogging until after our honeymoon. But there is a little video on there of our suite. But anyway, if you want to pop over and see that. But yes, we're hoping to do a vlog on this one.
Yeah, but I think Emma's a bit jealous because we're in cabin 9606 and our suite was 9744. So I don't think she's forgiven me for that. Yeah,
just down a bit. So yeah, we had a butler last time, but yeah. No, we'll be fine. Matt can be my butler anyway.
But at least I didn't forget your boarding pass this time and last time.
We're all on board, we're all happy, and I've got my wine, so yeah.
Happy day. Just embarked on the beautiful P&O Iona. We're off for our priority embarkation welcome lunch for suites and mini suite guests. The embarkation welcome aboard meal was in the Pearl restaurant located on deck 6 right at the aft of the ship. You had a glass of Prosecco on arrival. All the drinks during this meal was included, even without a drink package. It was a very nice welcome on board meal. It had various cakes and desserts and plenty of hot and cold food to choose from, as you can see. Oh, hello, do we have on the balcony then?
It's me.
With the wine again.
With the wine, of course. Welcome to our mini suite, guys. So we thought we'd start a bit different this time and we'd start on the balcony. So I'm actually quite impressed with the size of the balcony considering it's a mini suite. I mean, the suite when we had a suite on our honeymoon, it was a massive. But fair play, it's not too bad. We got you 2 chairs there and your little stool, and I think there's a footstool underneath the chairs as well. Obviously, we're still in Southampton at the moment, guys. So we're going to take you through, and with the mini suite you have a little bit of an extra. You have a conservatory.
Oh, wait there 2 seconds before you go through to the conservatory, I just want to show them a view out here. And what ship is that over there? I can't quite remember.
It's an MSC. I think it's either Pretty or so. I'm not quite sure. But it's an MSC, one of the MSCs. So come into the conservatory then, guys. So yes, this is a little bit extra. It's really nice. Love it. I can imagine when you're on a cruise where it's somewhere really nice and hot, you can put the doors right back and just sit in here and chill and enjoy the views. Really, really nice. I think it would have been nice though if they would have had an extra TV in here. I think we mentioned that before, didn't they?
You was literally about to say the same, Em.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd say really for in here. But yeah, it's a really nice space, extra. It makes it feel that bit extra bigger. Lovely little organ. And it's actually
Extra bigger?
extra bit. Oh, you know what I mean. It's actually real.
Oh, it's real?
Yeah, it is real. And you get your atlas and your binoculars. Oh, and there's one of our duckies.
Yes, we're going to be hiding these duckies, so if you find Exploring Edward's duckies, please let us know. I'm going to try and give you a bit more of an angle of the conservatory, is that it?
Yeah, I'll just come through here when you do that.
Right, and then I'll follow Emma in.
Excuse the case, but that's our large suitcase, and it does not fit under the bed, the large one doesn't. Something to note, guys.
And just bear with me, because this is my first time using the selfie stick, so I'm trying my best to get the angles in. Right, let's head over to my wife.
The living area.
Living area? I say bedroom area.
Well, it's kind of living area space here, I'd like
Yeah.
to think. So we've got a lovely sofa, nice little table here, which goes under the sofa as well.
So how many berths is this cabin, Em?
So this is 4 berth. So we have this, which converts into a bed, and also, if you put it up,
Going up, going up.
yep, up there is another bed, which comes down. Obviously, the steward comes and arranges that and sorts that out. And then we have bunk beds.
Do you know what I love? And I can't remember the orders of these, and I wish I could. They got different colour-coded things on the ship, haven't they? So they got red, blue, and what?
White. I think white is the middle.
White's definitely in the middle. It's red.
I think red is aft and
No.
blue is forward.
No, because we're in the aft.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the aft, Em, so
I'll tell you
blue
what,
is aft
We'll clarify that later.
and red is front. I'm sure of it.
We'll clarify it later. So yeah, you got your lights, nice little lights for there, nice bit of wall art. So if you spin around, Matt.
Spinning.
Spin.
When we go in to
We
the
go
mirror
over
to
here.
say hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
So you got a lovely vanity area there. Do you want your makeup and everything? Get ready for celebration evening. Then you got your welcome letter, and also we had the menu for this evening if you wanted to go into the main dining rooms, which is rather handy. And also, look, the Belgian chocolates, yum yum yum. Excuse my cans from earlier. We've also got some information here, I believe, for the kids
Teenage
clubs. So yes, we've got teenagers with us, but I don't think they don't want to go. They want to do their own thing. Don't they?
Yeah,
So,
I would happily go to play the PlayStation, but I'm not allowed.
So,
One thing you've missed, them.
what is
The
it?
notepad and pen. How can you
Oh,
forget
the
the
notepad and
lovely
pen.
notepad and pen?
Just in case you need to write a note for something or other. Who knows?
Pepsi Max can wasn't there, it was
No.
Emma's.
So yes, up on the shelves then we have obviously your Rise and Dine, which is if you want to have your breakfast in your room. It is continental breakfast only to your room, but if that's what you want, you've got plenty of choices there, but I think you need to leave that outside before 10 o'clock. Then you have information then about the spa and health club if you want to go and pop and have a lovely massage. Room service menu. Hello. Yes,
Don't need
thank
room
you very
service,
much.
you got me.
No, we're not going to have room service this time because we're only on for a short mini break, so we're going to make the most of that anyway. Right, so going down, here's Matt's
I think I should talk about this.
Yes, Matt's favourite item. I don't know why I'm
So,
smoothing it.
Funny story
Here
about
we
this
go.
coffee machine. I love a coffee machine, yet I am blinking useless at them. So when we was on the cruise last time, we met up with this couple who actually met yesterday in Southampton, funny enough, didn't
Yes,
we?
it is.
And there was 3 of us trying to work, and we had to get the butler in the end to show us.
Yes, yeah. So right, so obviously you've got your coffee machine and you've got pods and everything, which I believe,
Yeah.
here they are. All your pods, your teas, coffees, your UHT milk, sugar, everything. A few bickies, yum, yum, yum. And then obviously you've got all your cups and plates and everything, and your kettle. And then you have here your light switches and your British plugs, and that's the European plug.
Okay.
So right, moving down, let's have a look in this cupboard.
Moving down. Ooh, I'm trying to...
We have the fridge, and as we're in a mini suite, along with the chocolates, you get a nice bottle of champagne.
So that's mine, yeah?
No, that'll be mine, darling. Right, okay, and then here, more storage again with some shelves then.
Oh, I didn't even see you there. Can I see you
Sorry,
there?
I'm just getting a bit happy there. Right, okay, so, and then we have the nice TV, so you've got some movies and everything on there.
Question, does
Yeah.
it tilt towards the bed?
Let's have a look, let's try it.
Oh, I feel you've broken the TV then, eh?
No, it does tilt as well, so that's good. So you can either watch it, obviously, from
I'm going this side now.
From the sofa, or you can watch it from the bed.
Okay.
You know. So if you want to,
There.
hang on, I've forgotten. All important phone. So if you need to ring anybody, like guest services, or ring and try and book a meal or anything, if you don't want to do it in your app, you can do things on that.
Actually, as well, a point that a lot of people don't know, which you find out in the street, you can actually phone from cabin to cabin for free if you're staying with other guests.
Yeah, so if you're travelling with other family members or friends or whatever, you can actually ring through to their cabins. Obviously, once you know the number, you can ring through and have a little chat. Right, moving around.
Well, I'm trying to get the angle in your room.
Right,
I'm going to have to go back a bit.
The bed we had last time was so comfortable, and I can imagine that this is just as comfortable there. So on the bed, you've got your lights either side.
Oh, let me come over to you so we can zoom in on them.
Yeah,
Excusez-moi.
okay, so you got your lights, and then underneath, just underneath here. I don't know if you're going to get stretched under there.
Yes, I've got it.
Oh, there we go. You've got your USB, so that's rather handy. Also, more plugs here. Not plugs, sorry.
Not plugs, light switches.
Light switches, obviously, to control your lights when you're in bed, so you don't have to get out. And I believe it's built on the same side, the other side.
Just showing them the mirrors a minute as they go across.
It's exactly the same the other side, guys, where you've got your light with the USB and your switches. And then you've got a couple of shelves either side, which is quite handy. So you can keep your little bits and bobs. Should we have a look inside? See
you
what
may
we got?
have to move out the way of the wardrobe because I don't know how I'm going to get to there otherwise.
Well, if you go...
I'll figure
on
on that side,
there we
yes.
go. So, plenty of hangers. Nice little safe. Not big enough for a large laptop. Probably a tablet. And you obviously your passport, things like that. Another shelving area up there.
Blanket up there, you've missed it.
Sorry?
There's a spare blanket up there.
Oh, is it? Oh, there we are,
Yeah.
spare blanket. So maybe later when we want to go outside
Yeah.
and it's a bit cold, we'll be wrapping that around me.
Next one. No,
Right.
next one.
Oh, plenty of shelving. So we got plenty of shelving here. And obviously a massive hairdryer. That is huge. Fair play.
I don't have any hair anymore really to dry.
Well, no, you're not going to. It's not there. Laundry bag if anybody wants to do any laundry, and you can actually pay to have your own laundry done, and there are prices and everything on here.
And I would say they're really reasonable prices actually. And when they did it,
yes,
I had
not
it
too
done
bad.
for celebration night last time. Now they actually did a really good job. In fairness.
They are. I mean, if you don't want to pay the prices, you can actually go down and have. There are laundrettes dotted around on different. Is there one on every deck? I'm not sure. But anyway, there are laundrettes around, so you can go and you can have. You can do it yourself. Do some washing or iron. Why you would want to do it on holiday on your own? I don't know, but I'm certainly not doing it. So yeah, so that's there.
Of course, in the next one.
Next one. Oh.
Ooh.
So.
Well, which one are you saying ooh to? The top or the bottom?
I'm kind of thinking on the edge for you because there's not much room. So obviously you've got your life vests, plenty of hangers there, and the luxury dressing gowns and your slippers.
One thing I will say that's a bit of a problem. There's only 2 dressing gowns, which I know you can purchase more, but it's a shame really. Cause
I think, obviously we're with our teenagers this time. I think obviously it's just for adults, the dressing gowns and everything. I think
it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, but it's a bit of a shame.
No, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, you've got the dressing gowns in there anyway. So, but you only get them from, I think, if you're on mini suite or suite. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Obviously, you've got your luggage thing on top of the bed. So when you want to put your bags up so it doesn't dirty the bed. You got that on there, protection.
Okay, so if I just go down here quickly, obviously the little hallway, Emma.
Hallway here.
You got
So up here, you've got your aircon, heating controls.
nice.
And another light switch here. So
You can't go in there. The kids are in there in a minute.
Oh, they're in there.
Yeah, definitely do not go in there in a minute.
Right. So we got some hooks up here, and obviously
When I say the kids are in there, it's Millie and her boyfriend, and
obviously,
yeah.
yeah. So obviously, guys, the we got hooks up here.
Yeah.
But some people may already know who regularly travel on cruises and that. But the majority of the walls are actually magnetic, and a lot of people like to buy the magnetic hooks if you want extra places to hang things. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you want to hang anything. If you've got any birthdays or anything, you put magnets up for banners, all sorts of different things. So then just to the door, obviously we've got your emergency instructions. It gives you exactly the layout of the ship, your muster station, explains how to do your life jackets and everything. But hopefully we won't be needing that, yes. And again, at the door, you've got your light switch. Obviously, you've got to put a card in to operate the lights and the electric and everything. Have we got a magnetic sticker for the door?
Yes, we have, but I've already put it on. It's Gone Exploring is one when you're out for an next evening. I can't remember what it says.
Do not disturb.
Do not disturb or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to just spin around to show them the rest of the angle of the cabin.
So yeah, Matt's going to spin around now.
To give them the whole perspective and angles, because sometimes angles and perspectives can be deceiving. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than the suite we stayed in. However, it is, I'd say it's a fairly decent sized cabin for the four of us. 100%, and to be honest, we're quite happy with it.
I think because we got the extra conservatory bit, you've got like two different seating areas, so it is a lot better in that respect.
Although we're on the Ventura next month with Zach and Millie, and we're only in a balcony, so we're wondering how we're going to cope with that, four of us in a balcony. I'm not sure we're going to be sane by the end of our Rotterdam trip, are we, Em?
Yes, well, we shall see, but we'll be able to report back on that. But yeah,
right.
So if you want to remember that, I think
you're not finishing yet because we have to do the toilet tour after.
So yeah, if we'll just sign off for a second. Teenagers are in the toilet as usual. So yeah, we'll be back in a minute and we'll show you the bathroom then.
Happy days, guys. There we go.
Cheers. Hello, welcome to the bathroom. So yeah, it's a lot smaller than the suite. We haven't got a whirlpool bath.
Oh no, I miss that.
But in fairness, it's nice. I think it's quite nice to come in.
And the whirlpool baths could fit two as well, just to let you know. Oh, I think you might have to do this. It's going to be too cramped with two of us in. So do you want to take the selfie stick? There's no way
Here
we're
we go
getting.
then. Right, let's have a look. Sorry guys, just switching around. Yeah, it is a bit of a awkward space here. So yeah, so look at the actual shower. Right, okay, so the shower is glass, so no horrible curtains, which is nice. Plenty of space in there. Obviously, I mean, you just probably squeeze two people in there, just. But yeah, in the shower, looks like a nice power shower head there. You've got the washing line thing you can pull across, so you can dry your swimming cozies or anything else you actually want to wash. And you have the lovely White Company toiletries. Lovely. So you got handy there, you've got your rail there if you need it, because sometimes it can get a bit slippery. Obviously you've got your little shelving units here, so you can put your toiletries on if you brought your own. There, so that's the shower. We'll move on. Some towels, plenty of shelving space there. You have your toilet. Obviously don't flush when you're sitting on it. I mean, I don't normally flush when I'm sitting on it, but some people do. Bizarre. But there we go. Yeah, so you got your tissues, extra toilet roll, plenty of shelving again. Nice bathroom setup. And then you've got the mirror with the lovely lighting. Here I am again. Then you have the nice glasses there. And more towels. Towel. Sorry guys, it is a little bit of a squeeze. It doesn't really do it justice in here. Your bin, Gosh, there's plenty of towels and towel rails. That's one thing, guys. There's another one up there. Right, let me see. I think, does this open? Oh, no, it doesn't. Some of them do, but this one doesn't. And obviously, being in a mini suite, we get a lovely gift of the White Company again. So, yeah, looking forward to take that home. But, yeah, you still got the White Company on there. But, yeah, all in all, you know, it's actually quite a decent size bathroom. Sorry, guys, it's not the best angle to do, but, yeah. But, yes, I shall leave you to it now. Thank you very much.
And just for all of you wondering how the setup is for the 4-berth in here, you have the sofa bed and you have the bed that pulls down above the sofa. Right, time we go and hide our duckies. Quack, quack. Thanks, Pass Me. It's current me here. So as Pass Me said, we're off to hide our duckies, but we went on a bit of a walk around the ship so we can show you a few things as we're hiding them. So on deck 16 at midship, you had the wonderful Skydome where entertainment would take place here in the night, but in the day it would be a fantastic place to chill out, as you would have 2 jacuzzi tubs there and you'd have your indoor swimming pool there. You also have Taste 360 and a few bars in here. And also, coming up in a moment for you, you will see P&O Iona has had a new screen put in, which was absolutely fantastic for the entertainment.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reception desk, and a warm welcome on board the wonderful Iona.
So you just heard the welcome on board message there, which was lovely. So anyway, back to hiding our ducks, but as we do this, we were trying to show you bits around the ship. So we're now in the Grand Atrium on deck 7. This expands across 3 decks, deck 6, deck 7 and deck 8. And it is a fantastic place to hang out, so I'll just let you have a quick look around. You will find the atrium at the mid of the ship. So we're about to head into the casino on P&O Iona. This is also on deck 7 towards the front of the ship. So compared to your American cruise ships, it is quite a smaller casino. However, it is plenty for me, and last time I had plenty of fun there. Oh, hi Emma, by the way. So let's just give you a look around. So I did have a tiny turn on a roulette table this time, but unfortunately I didn't film that. Anyway, let's follow Emma with the ducks and me with the ducks. You will also find Headliners Theatre at the front of the ship on deck 6 and deck 7. Sadly this wasn't open when we embarked and we didn't film in there. So I put one of the ducks by the Headliners Theatre, as you will see in a minute, and then we headed into Brodies so we could show you Brodies at the forward of deck 7. This is probably one of our favourite bars on board. So you've got your sports and like your pub quizzes and that type of entertainment on there, and battles of Brodies, etc. So we just absolutely love Brodies. This duck hiding is absolutely thirsty work, I'll tell you that. It was also very hungry work, so we headed to the Horzion Buffet at the aft on deck 16. There was plenty of food to choose from here, and each day we've been on it before, they have various different food in the buffet, so you never know what you're going to get, which is always a nice surprise. So we are trying the beach house. We didn't actually get to try this restaurant last time, so you do have to pay additional for this. It's £10, which is not too bad. And then Emma's got the menu open, I haven't yet, I'm not prepared. And any of the highlighted items on the menu cost additional. So me and Emma, we've got our starters here in the beach house, and we've gone for exactly the same dish. What's it called again, Emma? Because I'm rubbish with my food names.
It's the... I've forgotten again now.
Sweet potato
skins with the mozzarella.
Yeah, sweet potato skins with the mozzarella. So we're going to try them, and then we'll let you know what we think of them. So yeah, let's tuck in them. So I have gone for the halloumi fajitas. Am I saying that right, Em?
Yeah.
Fajitas. And Emma has gone for the chicken fajitas. So we're going to give this a try, and we'll do a review later for you up in our room or something. So by night, as you can see, the Skydome turns into a place to be where the entertainment and the partying is. Just a really quick handy tip, if you are going to the silent disco, you want to be there nice and early to get a pair of headphones, as these go really quick. And you can change over from the red to the blue channel by clicking the button on them. Good morning, so we're finally at sea. We left late last night and I've gone to the Quays for my breakfast. Emma is still in bed and the kids are still in bed. We had quite a late night last night in the silent disco, so we didn't end up reviewing the beach house, so we'll have to do that later today. So I've gone for my breakfast at the Quays. On both mine, I'm taking one back for Emma with the bacon and eggs and pancakes. And I've gone for scrambled eggs and pancakes. So I'm going to tuck into this. I'm going to let you know later what I think of it, and you can see everything else we get up to throughout the cruise. Well, that was just remember it back on honeymoon in December when we came on the ship, and I would definitely be going up for seconds if I didn't have to take Emma's food back to the room because she's still in bed. But who knows, I might come down a bit later for more because it's open till 10:30. Just handy to note, if you're ever not sure which floor you need to get to, by all the lifts they've got everything on each deck. So I'm off to Vista's for a coffee, and I cannot remember where it is even though we were on 10 months ago. There we go, deck 6. Blue means you're at the front, white is a mid, and red is at the aft, so these are very handy. So here is Vista's. I'm coming up to Vista's now. This is an additional charge for your coffees. You can get all your specialty coffees, your hot chocolates, etc. So I'm going to get my caffeine fix. So I am happy I've got my specialty coffee. However, if you just want normal coffee, you can get this for free at the buffet and the Quays, etc. So you also find your shopping on deck 6, although I do not think it's open quite just yet. But I'm going to go and have a look at the shops because I do want to surprise Emma with something a bit later. Going down here, you have got the wonderful art gallery. Look at all these pictures. I know Millie would appreciate this, doing art, media, design and photography. just let you have a look at some of the pictures. Sorry. There you go. Oh, that's definitely my favourite one, hands down. I wonder how much it is. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yep, I'm definitely not buying that for nearly £6 grand. But if you have got the sort of money for that, that is a lovely picture. So my mistake, the shops aren't on deck 6, they're actually on deck 7. So I'm going to go up and have a look, even though I don't think they're open yet. Because as I said, I really want to find something to surprise Emma with. So let's go up this beautiful staircase instead of taking the lifts. Look at this, blinking lovely staircase. You've also got guest services at the mid of deck 7, right here where you go to inquire about anything. You've also got the photo hub on deck 7, where you can go to get your photos done, or any photos taken by the professional photographers. So if you want to get a nice celebration night photo, although I've heard these can be quite expensive. This is where I do not want to take Emma, but I am going to come down here, as I said, later to try and find her something to surprise her with. I think I found the shop I want to go to later to surprise her with, Pandora. I know she absolutely adores Pandora. I need to find the prices. It's a shame because they're not open yet. I don't think they're open till about 10, but I'll have to double check that. What other shops have we got? Let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh. This is more Emma's domain than mine. There are more shops the other way, but I'm not going to go down there right now. On deck 7, you have also got where you can come to book future cruises, which we did last time. I'm sure if Emma has her way, she'll be doing it again. So on the after deck 16, you have got the infinity pool and bar. The bar is just over there. Let's have a little wander out here. Plenty of seating out here. And plenty of deck chairs. It's not the weather for it today. If you wrap up warm, you'll be alright. I don't mind having a bit of a walk outside. I know Emma prefers sunnier weather. I don't know if I'll be going in the pool today. Not quite sure how warm that will be. I'll tell you what, we're going to have a test. Good feeling. It's actually fairly warm. It's not as cold as I thought it would be. Lovely views here. Absolutely lovely views here. And as we look at the aft, we can see the wake of Iona on her lovely travels. Something just magical about being at sea, isn't there? Let's go and have a look in the wonderful Crownest. Last time on celebration night, we really enjoyed a drink in this wonderful bar. We absolutely love the Crownest. Sadly, after 6 o'clock, it is strictly over 18s only, so we won't be going here tonight with Spencer and Millie. I can give my words up then. Absolutely love this piano right here. And the views out the window are spectacular. I will go and get to a window in a minute and just showing you all of the Crow's Nest. Probably one of my favourite bars aboard Iona. So if we just keep going, you get some amazing views out the window. I'll just let you enjoy them views. We're at the forward on deck 17. So sadly I won't actually be able to go in there quite yet because it's breakfast going on And when we stayed in a suite, we went to the Epicurean for breakfast. So you have the Epicurean as your breakfast, but we also had a meal for celebration night there last time. I really enjoyed my meal there. Emma wasn't so keen.
Hi everyone, just about to play bingo. Unfortunately I've had to stay in bed a bit this morning because my arthritis is playing me up, but hopefully might win a little bit of money, and looking forward to celebration evening this evening.
8 and 1, 81. Both the sevens, a pair of crutches, 77. Both the 61. Both the fives, it's 55.
So it is celebration night here on P&O Iona. So we're all dressed up smartly and we have gone to the Olive Grove to give it a try. So we're going to have our food and we'll review it later. So it's not actually a starter, but we are having it for a starter. Focaccia bread, as you've just seen. Last time when we came, this was really nice. So we're going to hope it's really nice again. We shall let you know. So Spencer's gone for the carne pizza, which looked absolutely lovely. I had the margarita when I was on it last. I have gone for the mushroom ravioli, and Emma has gone for the lasagna, which looks delicious. Well, my starter main was absolutely delicious, and I still think, I'll have to check with dessert, but I still think this is my favourite restaurant aboard Iona, and I think Emma said the same as well. We'll see how dessert goes. Millie and Spencer off to the cinema. Like, what's the name of the cinema? I can't remember. I'm supposed to take light from me. They're trying to see if they can get in. Not headliners, that's a theatre. I'll have to put it in over the video. As you will see on the menu, some of the items are an additional price. However, the Olive Grove is free to book, but we do recommend you book this as soon as you get on board because it's really, really popular, isn't it, Em?
It is, yeah.
I did behind the menu there. Emma's gone for the Sicilian lemon tart, which looks absolutely lovely. And of course, I have gone for the tiramisu, which looks absolutely lovely as well. So we've just finished our meal here in the Olive Grove. You pop it in, Em. And that was by far my favourite food on Iona. I don't know about you. Again, yeah, if we was on board for a week or so, we said we were booking twice, 100%, wouldn't we?
I said that. My last little bit of my lemon Sicilian tart. On the Today Show, we found this sexy woman here. I'm only joking. Well, I hope you're not joking.
Well, I'm not joking about the sexy part, but I'm only joking about the Today Show. It's the Exploring Edward show.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
Sadly, our time on Iona 2-day sea break has nearly come to the end. Boo!
Boo.
Should we start booing?
Boo.
So, we're going to do a quick review for you all to see what we thought of it this time. So we always start with the negatives because we don't be known for being negative Nancy's, but we'll see how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, do you want to start off with any of your negatives, Emma?
In a whole in general, I mean, we love the Iona because obviously we went on our honeymoon on the Iona. So, in general, great, fantastic. It was a lot busier this time, with full capacity. I think because it was a 2-night break, a lot of people were coming on to try it, and it did seem a bit more chaotic than last time, but still we've still had a lovely time. I think as well 2 nights is not enough to explore a ship like this because she's so big, there's so much to do and everything, and when you have a nice cabin, then you want to have some time in there as well. So just, you know, being able to enjoy part of that and being able to go out and explore as well, you just can't fit it all in. I'm trying to think if there's
I've got some negatives.
With regards to the cabin, for me, I think with having 2 older teenagers with us for the mini suite, it just wasn't quite big enough. I mean, teenagers being teenagers.
It'd be interesting if I had Shura with our 2 teenagers in the balcony.
That's going to be interesting, yeah. But Yeah, two teenagers, and as you can imagine, trying to keep things tidy is crazy in here. So
if you've got the money, upgrade your suite, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
But there's nothing easy. I mean, she's still a blinking lovely room. But I think
Yeah,
we
it is
spiked
lovely.
ourselves on honeymoon, didn't
It
we?
is big. I think if it was just the two of us, it's ideal, and especially with the conservatory part. If you're on a cruise where the weather's going to be warmer, then this would be lovely with the doors wide open.
So I've got a few points, but I'll just say quickly, if the camera is a bit shaky, I am holding it because I put my selfie stick away, and the sea is very
Also, yeah,
choppy.
it's a little bit choppy today. There was supposed to be it was storm when we were sailing, but we managed to be all right on the way out, didn't we? But yeah.
Can I say my negative points?
Oh, then sorry.
So, celebration night on a 2-night cruise. Yes, it's fantastic as a day at sea because that's when it normally be. But to me, it would have made a lot more sense to do it the first night. Yes. Because obviously we're worrying about packing now and all that. And
Yeah.
I'd rather you could let your hair down a bit more, can you?
Yeah, I feel a bit rushed on that now. So yeah, it's the same. We're all dressed up, and now we've got to get in our PJs and pack.
And the other thing, I wouldn't say it's a negative, but so the food in the beach house, right? Yes, it was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
However, I don't think it's worth an additional charge, I'm being honest with you.
No, and I think as well, like so many others have said, because it's within the area of the buffet and is used within the buffet horizon during the day, it doesn't really give it that extra sort of speciality feel to it. So,
No.
But, saying that, the food was nice. But yeah, our favourite by far after tonight, and from when we were on there before, stop looking at yourself in the camera.
Sorry, I just poked myself in the eye because my arms are just hurting.
Oh, right, okay.
I didn't mean to block your face then. Now I've dropped it.
God,
This
he
is
hasn't
again
had
to
that many
start.
Prosecco's, honestly.
You should be holding this. You're better than me at
Yeah,
this.
so...
The other thing I've got, which you take over holding it because I'm a disaster. The other thing you have got, right, it wasn't so much a negative for us because we had priority boarding, but I spoke to another vlogger who we met travelling with Charlotte. Lovely family. It was lovely to meet them. It was lovely to meet loads of people. They were saying they turned up at their allocated time. It was just carnage because people just turned up and were just out in the rain for ages.
People were turning up, trying to get on early, and then it just causes chaos.
Yeah,
and
just stick to your time.
Delays everything, and we noticed. Obviously, we were lucky. We got on at 11 o'clock. We were on board.
Yeah, but we had priority boarding. That was our boarding time. We turned up at our time.
Yeah. Yes. No. Of course. But what I'm trying to say is, obviously, we realised how difficult it would be. When you're not priority boarding, that it was about 1 o'clock, I think it was, and we were literally enjoying our meal and having a drink and that, and then people were coming in and trying to get the lifts and everything, and some people brought their luggage on with them as well because it's only a 2-day, and it was just a bit chaos really. So
so let's go to the positives enough about negative.
Yeah.
Do you want to name some? I just stopped filming. It just stopped filming. There we go. We'll go again. Do you want to name some of your positives?
So I think definitely literally just done being there. The olive grove for me.
I was going to say that as well. You've just absolutely topped one of my points.
It's just 100%. Last time on honeymoon, that was our top restaurant, even beating the Epicurean. And again, the teenagers both loved it, and yeah, I would 100% recommend that.
Sorry. One of my positives, actually, believe it or not, so if you like music and stuff, the Skydome last night had the sound disc. I thought I wasn't going to like it that much, but I really loved it. What about you, Em?
Yeah, it was absolutely superb. It was a good laugh. What we did is we sat, because I can't stand for that long anyway. We found a seat at the top where you can actually look down over the dance floor and that. So, it had a better view. We could have a laugh for everybody singing and dancing as well. But we were able to, sit down and when we wanted to as well then, and still see everything.
I loved the fact earlier as well. So if it's not fantastic weather and you've got outside right up to the top, I found a hot tub earlier, deck 17. I think it's not the forward, but I'll have to double check that, but in this video. Where I had it all on my own, which was absolutely amazing. But the weather wasn't great. But if you don't mind a bit cold, it was lovely. So yeah, there's so many positives on Iona. We just can't go over them all. It's not possible to. And this is so special to us because it's our honeymoon ship. We absolutely love it. You probably could give me the most amazing ship in the world.
This will always be special.
This will be our special one.
Can I just say,
yeah.
sorry if you can hear loads of banging, but I think whoever's above us is packing or something, because I don't know what they're doing, but it's all you is bang, bang. So you can hear that in the background.
Or they're barricading the doors and that's really, which is not a bad idea, is it really?
No.
So I don't think I really need to ask you this. Would you go on Iona again?
Stupid question. I'm not even going to answer.
Stupid question. I think one other thing I just want to question quickly. How realistic would you say this 2-day tasting cruise has been to people who've been on a first time cruise?
Not very realistic, really, because I mean, it's okay as if you're just going on just to have a weekend and have a good laugh, and you don't mind about exploring and just want to go and you just go to the bar or whatever. But if you want to like enjoy the ship as a whole, it's not ideal. You need at least 3 or 4 days.
And you're missing the ports as well.
And obviously we haven't got the ports with that, so yeah, definitely I would say I don't think we would go on any cruise again. Minimum, it'd have to be minimum 4, I think, for us, wouldn't it?
Top tip for port days as well. Come back to the ship earlier if you can, because it's so much quieter for everything.
Get off as soon as you can, then come back and you can enjoy the ship a bit more, because so many people obviously are exploring. So yeah, come back on, and the swimming pools are much quieter, and the restaurants are much quieter. So yeah, and
So yeah, so next month we're going on
Ventura.
We've never tried that. So please, if you've enjoyed this video, tune in and look forward to that.
Yes.
So I've been Matt, this has been my beautiful wife Emma, and we're exploring Edwards. And if you've really enjoyed the first proper vlog of a cruise, please subscribe to our channel, because we have got quite a few
we've got quite a few coming up, yes.
I'm not going to name them all. I think we've got 5 or 6 bucks,
yes.
haven't we?
So watch this space.
So yeah, please like and please like and subscribe.
Well, that's it. All packed. Horrible sight to see the suitcases ready to go outside. Yeah, PJ's on. Just going to chill a little bit before we go to bed and disembark tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a nice 2-day break. Unfortunately, it wasn't fantastic. Like I said earlier in the video, that I had a bit of an arthritis flare up, so I had to spend a couple of hours this morning just resting, basically. So even though Matt kept saying, "Oh, Emma's in bed," I wasn't being lazy, guys. It was my arthritis, unfortunately. But yeah, thought I'd say goodnight. And if you definitely fancy a P&O, highly recommended. Book those cruises, guys. Night.
Sadly, disembarkation day is here and we're up really early for it. I just want to do a quick shout out to all the staff aboard P&O Iona who work really hard to make it such a fantastic holiday, because they work really hard and really long hours. So, top tip on disembarkation day, we absolutely love going to the quays and find it really quick before we get off, don't we? So we had our disembarkation letter yesterday. So you got your 2 options, your scheduled disembarkation or your express disembarkation. So your express is you keep the luggage with you 7 till 9, and if you want to schedule disembarkation, they will give you an area and a time. So we have got Sindhu at 5 to 9, but we have got priority disembarkation because we're staying in a mini suite. So here we are, we're heading down to Sindhu to disembark. Sadly it is nearly our time. And this is where we go to disembark, in Sindhu. I'm going to go and hand over my letter and we're going to get ready. So we're actually ahead of schedule and we're about to disembark the ship. So we've been sent down from Sindhu to deck 6. It's not too bad. Sadly we are about to leave P&O Iona. We will not be seeing P&O Iona until next September to go to Norway. But we have got Ventura, as we said, coming up next month to go to Rotterdam for the first time. Well, we've been to Rotterdam, but for the first time on Ventura. Here they go, they're all about to leave. Millie, Spencer, Emma's turn. Goodbye, thank you. And Emma's now not happy as she's no longer cruising. And she's told me off because we're not staying on. Well, getting off the ship was super quick. I would say it was about a couple of minutes, if that. What would you say?
Yeah,
and it wasn't long at all. So let's go and get our luggage and see how quick that is. So we're literally just about to enter the baggage hall, so the queue wasn't too bad down the ramps at all. In we go into the baggage hall, and we need to find deck 9 luggage. So it's all sorted by decks, so whatever deck you were staying on, just head to your area and find where your luggage is, and it should all be there for you. So there we go, we have just found the deck 9 area because we were staying on deck 9. And Millie and Spencer have found all our suitcases. Hopefully they're all there. 1, 2, we're missing one.
There.
Oh,
There.
there. Happy days. We've just disembarked and it didn't take too long, but I'm just showing you this thing of Britannia. It was about 10 minutes overall, so absolutely really quick in fairness. Sadly, that completes our time aboard P&O Iona, but I have got some more clips before this video finishes to show you a bit more around P&O Iona and a bit more of where you will find stuff. So for all you gin lovers, P&O Iona has a gin distillery on board. You will find Ocean Studios on deck 6 at the mid forward. Recommend getting here early not to be disappointed because the screens are quite small and it shows you outside how many seats are left. Also, near the cinema, you have Anderson's bar, which is really lovely. Sadly, we did not get a chance to have a drink in this bar, hopefully one day. Just through the doors there is the olive grove, but I'm currently outside in the quays looking at the wonderful desserts, which were absolutely beautiful. We absolutely love the quays, so you got 3 different mini food kiosks in the quays. I will tell you about them now, but this is on deck 8 at the mid-aft. You've got Fusion, which is Asian food, Hook, Line and Vinegar, which is fish and chips, and you've got the Broadway Walk for burgers. You also do various breakfasts, but here on deck 8 as well, you have also got Sindhu, which is additional, but it is an Indian restaurant, so if you like your Indian food, this is a perfect place for you to come to enjoy a meal. Here is just a quick look down at the promenade deck from a balcony on deck 9, so you can get a perspective what it looks like from a mini suite at the mid-aft. Thank you for watching our first ever full cruise vlog. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe to our channel as we really appreciate it and it will really help us. Thank you!